We're here today at Toyota's Calty Design Research Center in Newport Beach, California, getting a behind-the-scenes look at Toyota's upcoming Detroit show car, the FTHS. That stands for Future Toyota Hybrid Sport, and the car is being viewed as a possible successor to the Supra. So let's talk with the designers responsible for this new machine and find out more about what happens here at Calty.
Or we're posed the question, what is an appropriate sports car for the 21st century? And basically we were given some specs, basic specs. It's going to be a hybrid vehicle, and it's going to be our future hybrid sports. So what do you guys think? So that's basically the parameters that we're given, and we created the concepts based on that. People now are looking for something more, especially the buyers that we looked at or we studied really want something more than just a fast, comfortable car. They're looking for something that goes beyond what they're used to seeing every day. The buyers we studied had intentions of, they grew up with ecology, they really understand technology, they always want to push traditional limits. So we thought this is a great project for this group of people because they're looking for something that's traditional, yeah, but beyond what everybody's used to. They want to push limits. So obviously the performance added with ecology and the hybrid sports vehicle fits them perfectly, I think. Being a sports car, the first thing about a sports car is it needs to be lightweight. So that's the concept we utilize to create a lightweight look, just like a disc brake, a cross-drill disc brakes, that the holes are created and it lightens the weight and it improves performance. So that concept is used throughout the interior and exterior. So literally surfaces are carved away to create kind of this new look for this new type of vehicle, this new type of sports car, the hybrid sports. There's a combination of very geometric forms, yet dynamic kind of emotional surfaces. Like on the vehicle here, it's almost like trapezoid-like fender, but it's all boundaried with these really fluid, beautiful surfaces, and that's what we mean by freeform geometry. For the term perfect imbalance, I think nothing in nature is perfect. So we want to look for that imbalance that creates something that's very interesting, and that's what we use for that. And one view that really illustrates that is, if you look at the side view, it's got kind of a triangle profile, which is something that we were inspired by on a Prius. It gives us a real distinct hybrid flavor about it, but then it has a strange peak about it, but then it's very distinctive at the same time.
For the interior, I looked pretty heavily at nature and a number of things, but one of the things that I kind of settled upon, you always kind of come up with these phrases that kind of help you kind of define the scope of what you're working on. And using vibrant clarity, kind of Toyota's kind of umbrella language, came up with this idea of this thing called solo space. And it helped me kind of define that I wanted this very selfish point in the interior, and then everything else should be more secondary, kind of very driver focused. And when you look at the interior, you see this idea of this kind of big, kind of dynamic delta wing thing here, and there's a lot of things that are kind of cut away and removed. So it's all that's left is kind of its bare essentials. So that was kind of a real inspiration for me. So this is the delta wing right here, this kind of large piece right here. We call this the sail panel, and this kind of makes up the solo space. Driver has a red seat, and you can see everything is angled towards him, and there's far less kind of function and detail provided for everybody else. And we have this kind of real strong, we call cross-car architecture running across here. The space that's normally occupied by a normal instrument panel, completely removed. Again, this kind of lightweight, weight-saving device, subtractive mass. We're actually exposing the cross-car beam and using it as a styling device and a way to kind of anchor this delta wing right here.
Since this is a sports car, there's various ways of executing sports car design. It's really unique and it's totally different in a sense. And appearance, performance, it's very different. So in this case, we knew it was a hybrid sports car, and we wanted to make sure that it has some of that taste to it.
It's been said that this may be a Supra replacement. Are there any elements from the Supra that you tried to incorporate into the car, or did you not even worry about past design elements from the 4 generations of Supra?
This is totally different animal from Supra, and I would think, as if you look at the performance numbers, it's got 408 horsepower. It's got hybrid. It saves gas. Sports cars, Supra too, it never had those kind of features before, and so. As I said before, it's a totally different animal, and it's a very exciting vehicle.
If it does well, it has a great chance in the very near future. We think it's a great product, and it kind of represents Toyota's design philosophy, vibrant clarity at this point. I think it really represents or adds to Toyota's hybrid story, you know, with the hybrid vehicles that we have, Prius, now Camry, now Lexus GS, which is a hybrid performance vehicle. And this fits perfectly with within their lineup. So we hope very soon. Calty means California Toyota, or the North American design operations or studio for Toyota in Japan. We were established in 1973. The Toyota company, I think they thought we should be here for just to see the trends in California, because I think car trends always start in California.